So welcome back to United in Motherhood. Before we get into tonight's episode, I felt the urge to share with you my innermost thoughts. After meeting Ashy, I knew I owed her an apology. Like some of you watching tonight, I'd made up my mind about her, and I wasn't even sure if this episode would air. I let the noise from some of the media sway my judgment on her. It's something I'm not proud of, but something I felt needed to be addressed before we got into it. Ashy has been in this industry for 10 years. How many mistakes have we made in 10 years? Irrelevant of mistakes or any of the noise, I can hand on my heart say she is one of the most incredible women I've had the pleasure of meeting. She is humble, kind, generous, loving, dedicated, and above all, always has the best intentions. She is incredible, guys, and I'm so excited to give you some insight into the real side of Ashy Bines. Enjoy tonight's episode. It's a special one.
Hours now.
It's going to be repeating a lot of the things that
That's
we've
okay.
spoken about.
Let's dive deep.
Let's do it. So let's start with you as a woman, not a mum.
Yes.
As a woman, what makes you thrive?
Me personally,
It's a hard one, right?
It is a really hard question.
Yeah.
It's very deep. It's like, how deep do I go?
Yeah, I know. Like, do we go husband, exercise? There's so much.
There's so many aspects to it, but I suppose my purpose when I wake up, obviously being a mum is number one priority. Is just being the best mum I can be, the best wife I can be. But genuinely, like, I just want to make people feel good.
Yeah.
And that's in their health, in their fitness, make positive changes to their relationship, because relationships are everything.
Yeah.
If I can inspire and motivate people to make positive change in their life and live a better, healthier, happier life, that's just what I want to do each day.
I feel like you were put on this earth to inspire
Wow,
and
I love
empower.
that.
No, I genuinely mean that, because I think from the outward looking, we were discussing this before, there's so many elements that people don't see about you, but you have a very kind, generous soul.
Oh, thank
No
you.
one's like you get elements of that across social media, but you as a woman, like, you love hearing about other people.
I do,
and you're
yeah.
so engaged, which is so beautiful. So
social media is hard like that, because you
So
do just get
hard.
snippets, and I try to share so much.
and you do.
But it's still like 20 minutes of your day. You don't see everything, and
Yeah.
some things you're like, well, do people want to hear that, or how much do I really share? So it is so nice when you can meet face to face and really get to know someone.
Which is what sort of, is that why you started your girls?
Yeah, the ultimate.
So tell us
Girls
a bit
Weekends.
about that. There might be people watching who don't know what
Yeah,
you do.
definitely. So obviously I work a lot online, which is great. The online world is an amazing space that we can all connect and share.
Yeah, it's
But
powerful.
there's something different about face-to-face connections. So I did the squad tours, which was a big fitness event for like 3,000 women in a crowd doing this amazing
You
workout.
went to Europe and everything.
Europe, LA, all around Australia, New Zealand. It's incredible. Like, it was such an amazing time. But there was a group of girls that were platinum members, so I got to spend about 20 minutes with them before I went out on stage.
Yeah.
And that connection with them I really loved, and I wanted more of. Don't get me wrong, I love the big crowds, so much fun, but I wanted to create something where I could spend more time with women one-on-one and really help on a big
It's
level.
invaluable, right?
Yeah.
Like, you can connect
And
properly.
really teach them so much that they can walk away, not just feeling inspired, but that's great,
Yeah.
but I want to teach them things that can really change their life.
Yeah.
So we spend 4 days together with myself and Levi, my business partner, and we do loads of seminars, we hang out, we have a burning ceremony, we go to Byron, like, it's just the best
Fun.
weekend.
I want to go. That sounds so
It
cool.
literally, when I was trying to think of the names, it literally is the ultimate girls' weekend. Like, have fun hanging out with your girlfriends. That's
Yeah.
what it's like. But
It's like today.
Yeah.
Today has been awesome.
I know,
Like,
it's
it's
so
just,
fun.
you'll see all the footage of us just like hanging out and
Yeah.
enjoying one another.
and when you're
learning.
on the same page and you're on the same journey, you just bounce off each other and you connect, and it's just awesome. I love it. Like, you can
Do you
feel
get
my
a lot
energy.
of
Like, I'm
repeat
excited.
people?
Not for the Ultimate Girls Week. We
No?
only started this year, so I've only
Oh.
ran 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
You only said this year and you've done 3.
Yeah, and I've got
That's
another
a
one in
lot.
September.
We're
It is a
in
lot. Yeah.
July?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Next one's in September, and it's just that mum life juggle though, because it's held on a weekend.
Yeah.
My little man's like, what do you mean you're going to work again? Like, I'm coming and going so much to get changed. So it's like
Yeah.
that juggle. I would do way more if I could, but then it's just juggling the family life and work.
One of
As
the-
I'm sure you know.
One
how
of the
it is.
beautiful things that your team said to me when we were chatting is Ashy's so about, which I've seen across even just on
Yeah.
the socials, giving the best, not the rest.
Oh, it's
So
one of
I-
my favourites.
And I love that.
Yeah.
And I think with that Ultimate Girls Weekend, your best is with them, right?
Yeah.
You're always the best
100%.
mum,
Yes.
but you know he's got Steve and he's got
My
your
mum,
mum and
yeah.
he's got his his team around him.
Definitely.
So he's getting the best of them.
Yeah.
And then when they're not present, you're there as the best.
100%. And when I'm at work, I want to give 100% to work.
Yeah.
When I'm with these girls, they deserve. Like, they've spent their hard-earned money. They're away from their families.
Yeah.
I want to give them everything I've got and more. But when I'm with Taj, 100% it's with him.
He's your world.
But it is a juggle.
It is. It's so hard. And you said something beautiful when we were walking down to the beach. Is your community has made you. Do you know what I mean? Like you were saying how they've, given you so many things and you've given them so much. So you being with them for that weekend is just
It's
so
incredible.
it's amazing. It's giving back without you even realizing. I feel like we're tearing up.
I know, it's just really special.
It's so
really
special.
nice.
And you know what? Someone with such a big platform wouldn't usually do what you do.
No, and I find that so strange because I just think without my following, like, I appreciate every single comment, like, interaction, because without them, like, I don't get to do what I want to do, and I want to help so many women. I want to inspire them and motivate
That's
them.
Linky, by the way.
I know.
Who is obsessed?
I literally want to adopt him.
Obsessed. I picked him up and he started crying and was leaning towards us. He's reaching out to you now.
Oh my god. I've always thought I'd be a mum of 2 boys, and every time I come in here, I'm like, I just want another little boy.
I just said you'll have a girl.
I know.
So
I just
time
love him.
will tell. I'm sure that's
He's
a question
ridiculous.
you get all the time.
I do, yeah, and it's, once again, it's that juggle. I think the end of next year I'd like to start trying. My husband is begging me. He wants a little girl so badly.
Okay.
But just with everything with work at the moment, I just love it being us 3, and I feel like I've got a really, when you feel like you're juggling, you've got all these balls in the air, I feel like I'm juggling really well, and I've got a really good balance and everything.
You're onto a good thing.
Yeah, I enjoy it all, and I'm just not quite ready for another one. But by the end of next year, like, I definitely do want another one.
Yeah. You'll see,
But
and
for
you know
now-
what? It just, like, Kiara and I were just chatting about our miscarriages and how we were trying for a long time. It's one of those things, like, it'll happen
when the time's
if it's
right.
Do you know what I mean?
100%.
And this is something, I don't know if you want to talk about this, but the many hats you wear.
Yeah.
You're not just Ashy the Instagrammer or
No.
Ashy the app.
No.
Like, you have so...
And I'm actually a person.
You
Sometimes
are
I
a
think-
person.
Sometimes I think people are like, oh, she's
But
like just
you
this
are-
robot behind the screen, but
But you're so incredible, like, social media aside, and as a woman, you're amazing, but the hats you wear and the lifestyle you're creating for your team, you love your team.
I love my team.
Your
I
team,
really do.
you can feel that between you guys.
I just appreciate them so much, and I love my team being in a role they're really deep and passionate about. And even my graphic designer, every single day she's on social media. I love my life, and it just makes me so happy to see her so happy.
And you're helping create that life, which is so cool. It's something that I don't think people know enough about you is the boss babe.
But we do get this one life. Why would we not want to live it surrounded by people who we love, doing things we wake up excited to do? You know, why can't we live that life?
Yeah, which is a beautiful message, I think, to share with everyone out there. Because there will be women out there that are saying, I want to take it.
It like seems really loud. I'm like, nah, like you're not pushing
Oh, Bubby.
Like, breathe bar, you love
Breathe
breathe
bar,
bar,
love it.
Phil Linky with the breathe bar.
I know, what was I saying?
We were talking about how you are making, like you exercise.
Yes.
More than just exercise.
And I think a lot of us don't realise how much, if we can contribute to the world, it really does light us up. And if there is a way that you can make a career and get up excited every single day to do something, but also make a difference in the world, I think that would light a lot
You
of
are my ultimate quote. So my ultimate quote is empowered women empower women.
I love that. And it's the opposite too. Hurt people hurt people.
Okay, so that's
angles.
something that I feel like you are such a beautiful spirit. You're creating beauty everywhere you go without knowing it. So these women that you're working with are really, really lucky.
Thank you.
Can we put your
Can we
mum?
be best friends?
Yeah, 100%.
Love you.
Yeah, all 3 of us,
Love
little
it.
trio. But let's put your mama hat on.
Yes.
Your beautiful Taj, who's your
Yes.
whole world.
Which I'm so FOMO he's not here.
I know, we were FOMOing yesterday about it, but
Like, how are we going to make this work? But they all need naps.
but you're the same. Like you're a bit of a routine mama.
Oh yeah,
Like
I
Kiara,
have to be. We all have
same.
to be, don't we? I feel like when you're a working mum, you don't have a choice.
If you don't have that routine, how do you?
How to get things
Get it
done.
done.
I have to structure things. I have to have routine. And I know that's going to be out of balance sometimes.
Yeah.
If they get sick, or if they need us.
Or if they're playing on the floor.
But having structure and routine means I know when he's eating, I know when he's sleeping, I know when I'm with him, when I'm working.
And you can give the best of you.
Yes,
in
not
those
the rest of
moments.
me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which is that is your motto.
Yeah, definitely.
Which is pretty cool. And your
Yeah.
pregnancy, I sort of really started following your journey when you were pregnant.
Yeah, that's
because we were
amazing.
pregnant at the same
Crazy.
time.
4 years ago.
And I feel like it was one of the most special times in your life,
Yeah,
obviously.
definitely.
And there was a lot of stuff in the media with you at that time. How was it being pregnant in the public eye?
To be honest, it was tough.
Yeah.
It was really hard. not only do we have all the hormones going on and
I don't know how you
pregnancy,
did it. I was crying and I had no one watching me. Like I was by myself and I struggled.
and I was really proud. It wasn't until one article came out, but I was really proud of how I handled pregnancy. I stayed really fit, really healthy.
You're open about it, which is so hard.
I felt good too, and I was owning that. And it's like, if you feel good, it's like, oh, you're so lucky, and you're doing this wrong if you're exercising. That's dangerous for the baby. And you know, whether you gain weight or whether you don't gain weight, there's always going to be someone saying something. But I was just trying to be the best person I could be for me and for Taj, and still work full time.
Give back to your community.
Yeah, exactly.
Everything you do.
So it was challenging, but like anything, there's always going to be people that don't agree with what you say or don't agree with what you do. But you have to step back into what feels right for you, you know, and really stand by that. And I did, and I continue to do that day to day. I know why I'm here. I know my mission. I know my purpose, and I know my intentions. And they're always good. And if someone wants to try and twist it or say something negative about it, that's on them. You know, I don't have energy or space to take on that anymore.
Has it taken a while to get to that? Because there's probably people out there, even like Kiara, who's new to the industry, and it's hard, right?
It's really hard. It took me a long time. There was moments, years ago when I went through a lot of online trolling and hate that I didn't want to come out of my bedroom. I really just didn't want to face the world.
Person, right?
Yeah, and it's not just hearing one person's opinion, it's hearing hundreds. But I don't like to play a victim. I'm really grateful for all the experiences, and it really has made me strong, and it's also made me a really compassionate person. So I'm really grateful for all of that.
Is that where the name of the podcast came? Lessons?
Lessons.
It's all a lesson, right?
Everything is a lesson, and everyone's got a lesson to teach.
Yeah.
Every hard time, every challenge, even if you can't see the gift or lesson straight away, you will, and you look back and say, wow, I'm actually really grateful for that. Like, that sucked at the time. It was really hard, but wow, that's really helped shape me here. It's really helped me here, or I'll be able to help someone else that goes through something similar.
Or I know not to do it again.
Yeah, it's just this constant growth, and you never get to a place and go, oh, I'm there. It's a constant journey, every aspect of our life.
And I feel like you were saying as well with the people that, on your girls' weekend and things like that, like you probably get a lot of the people that, from them as well, like they'll be getting so much from you, but valuable for you as well.
When they tell me stories of what they've been through or how they've had to overcome things, like we just had a beautiful girl, Amy, who went through cancer at age 13.
She's on your
the podcast lessons.
We'll link that down below as well. We've spoken about it a bit, so if you want to go and listen, it's awesome.
It's so empowering. We were literally sitting at breakfast, and I'm just getting to know all these girls, and within 5 minutes of her telling me her story, I'm just tearing up. So inspiring and empowering what she's been through. Like, as much as I like to...
Makes you see the world in a different way. That's why I started this series, is because everyone has a story.
Everyone does, and listen.
100%. And I think sometimes sharing and hearing it makes you see the world in a different way. And
definitely.
It's special, right?
And one thing growing up, I always felt this sense of like loneliness. I know that sounds really sad, but a core reason of why I do what I do and why I jump on social media every day is because if I can share an experience or a moment that can help another mum or another girl not feel alone, feel less alone, that just...
Well, you did my pregnancy, because I exercise. I might not look the same as you, but I do every day, and I always lifted weights, and I had a lot of like people in my own life saying, oh, should you be doing that? And watching you, I'm not saying like watching you, what you do is different, it was right for you, but it made me feel less alone on my journey.
That just makes my day.
Thanks for that.
Yeah,
amazing. Thanks for that. And your pregnancy with Taj, was it smooth sailing?
I actually was really blessed. Had a great pregnancy. I felt alive. I didn't feel tired. No sickness.
Poor Kiara behind the
scenes. I know.
Pre-eclampsia, early bleeding.
And every mum is so different. I know. I got really, really lucky, and maybe next time I might not be as amazing, but.
Touch some fake wood.
But I had a great pregnancy. I loved it. Hi, Milla.
Milla's here.
She's like, I'm going to bed. FOMO.
You need some cuddles?
But pregnancy was great. Breastfeeding, not so much.
Yes, let's touch on that. So this wasn't a question on the sheet, but we just even chatting, we were something we discovered. Tongue ties.
Tongue and lip tie.
Okay, double whammy.
What a challenge.
Talk us through that.
I didn't even know what it was. I did not know it was a thing, and I was getting taught to breastfeed at the hospital, and 8 weeks in, I've got this baby who's just constantly crying. I would have all my friends over, all 5 of us at the same time had kids together, and their kids are happy and smiling, and I'd feed Taj, he's crying, get off the boob, he's crying. it was just so sad, and I felt like his tummy was really hard. I had 4 lactation consultants come to my house, and not one of them picked up on it.
So strange.
And I got recommended to go to this osteopath. I'm like, okay, I'll go. And
try anything.
Yeah. She said, let me see how you latch. And he was struggling to latch because when they've got a tongue tie, their tongue's attached down here.
It's like they can't come out, right?
Well, their tongue finds the nipple and then they latch like that. He couldn't ever find it properly. So he was just swallowing gas, like air.
Was he putting on weight?
He was, strangely.
Maybe you had like ice cream milk or
maybe.
something.
Golden milk. Anyways, when I put him on the boob at this osteopath, she said, he is one of the worst lip and tongue ties I've ever seen. You need to get him lasered tomorrow. So she rang up the place and got me in straight away, and we went in the next day, but it was such a horrific experience.
How did you putting your baby, a tiny baby?
It was so hard. They have to take them to another room, and you can hear them crying because they have to hold them down.
Was Steve there? Or
yeah, he was here.
Yeah.
And he was crying, and it took like an hour to get him to latch afterwards, but that's
that
day wasn't hard. It's like afterwards for 10 weeks, you have to stretch the tongue back so it doesn't reattach. Oh my God, you're actually crying.
Yeah, because I think of Miller as well, like because I had to put Heidi into surgery recently, and I know it's different, just letting your baby like into someone else's hands, like it's so
and seeing that pain in their face. So before every feed, I'd push his tongue back for 10 seconds, and he's screaming at me, and Steve's holding him down. Pull his lip up. Because if you don't, it reattaches, and you have to go through the whole process again.
So you laser it, and so it doesn't grow back. You have to.
Yes.
Oh, see, that's traumatic.
So it was really hard. So I just found that whole newborn stage really hard. And it scares me to do it again. Well, not that you might go, not that you necessarily go through the same experience, and everyone goes through their challenges. Yeah, like Kiara with the cleft, like every mum goes through their tough times, but that was mine. Lip and a tongue tie. And I'd never seen anyone on social media or
I never hear anyone talk about it. I was lucky that not lucky, but in a sense that when we were in hospital, I remember them checking for it, but I think we were saying every midwife, every doctor, they do things differently. Different advice, different, sleeping bags, swaddling, white noise, no white noise. Like it's confusing. So
it's overwhelming.
It's hard though. There's like that first newborn stage. We have no idea.
No.
First stage. I
remember change the nappy.
Yeah.
What do I do with this?
I remember leaving the hospital. I'm like, you're letting me go home with this?
Yeah.
Like I don't know what I'm doing. So it is. It's so confusing. I haven't even looked at these questions. Your man.
Yes.
10 years.
I know, we're actually celebrating this weekend.
Finally.
He was away for our actual anniversary.
It was a while ago.
Like 2 weeks ago, yeah.
See, I feel
so going away for a romantic getaway this weekend.
That is so nice.
Really looking forward to it.
Can I ask how you met?
We met on Facebook.
What?
I know. I was like, who's this creepy guy sending me a message? But as soon as we met, I just haven't left.
But he's a bit older than you, didn't you?
He's 9 years older.
He's 9 years older.
Yeah, but we have never noticed the age gap.
No.
He's more young at heart and I'm an old soul. So it kind of...
You level each other out.
Yeah, really well.
Because I saw you do a post on that the other day and I would... he looks great. I did not know he was 9 years.
He looks so good for his age.
He's fit though. He's super fit though.
Yeah,
right?
and he just, I don't know why he just ages so well. He really does.
That's a great thing.
Yeah.
I love that.
Lucky guy.
I hope my husband does too. Love you, Toad. But has having time to change your relationship?
Yeah, I mean, let's get real for a moment.
Yeah.
The first year it nearly broke us. It was really hard. We disconnected. I suppose I had expectations on how I thought he would do things, how I thought I would do things, how he was doing was wrong, how I was so tired, I was so overwhelmed. It was really hard. So that first year really took a toll on our relationship.
I feel like something no one ever talks about.
No, that's
a
the
lot of
thing
couples do
too.
split. There's like statistics around in the first
It's a
12
very
months.
high percentage.
It's hard.
But on the flip side, we decided to get some coaches. We decided to do a lot of self-development on our own and together.
Yeah.
And that has been amazing. We still do it today.
I love that.
Yeah, it's really important.
That's another thing no one knows about you. You guys are constantly bettering yourself.
Constantly.
You go to events, you buy tickets, you're constantly learning.
Yeah, I have to be. You never know everything.
Yeah.
Even being in the health and fitness industry for 10 years, I'm still learning things every single day, and I love that. But your relationship, it's like whatever you put energy into will grow, right? If you're not putting energy and flow and love into your relationship, nurturing it, it will fizzle and you will grow apart. So it's really important to go on that journey together.
Don't just have parenting together, you run businesses.
Yeah, we do
together, which
everything together.
Something again people probably don't know. He's like the behind the scenes.
I know.
Ashy Bines.
Yeah, everyone thinks like I always didn't like it when I used to get all the. I love that he's on camera more now. It's like, Ashy, you've done so well. I'm like, yeah, but so have my amazing team. Like we're doing this together. And
see, that's a beautiful quality about you. Like so many people that are the face of a brand or a business or whatever, they don't realise
there's a team behind for sure. And teamwork makes the dream work. We all work so well together, and Steve and I have such different roles. We really respect each other, but we work really well as a team as well.
Yeah.
And of course, like anything, there has been challenges and
Sure.
finding that, navigating
Fights?
it. Yeah, for sure.
Okay, good.
And like big decisions that have to be made. It's like, well, why are you doing that? You know, is that the right thing? But we have trust in each other's roles, and you know, 10 years being together, we've really learned how to dance together. Yeah.
So special. And your app as well. So when I
Yes.
first started out, I'm obsessed with F45 at the moment.
Oh,
Going
yeah,
to
nice.
that,
Yeah.
I was like, I won't be fit enough. I've always exercised and stuff. With your app, and like, could
Anyone. This is what I'm so passionate about talking about, because so many women, when they start their health and fitness journey, they're like, oh, I'm not going to be able to do that, so why bother? Or where do I start?
So that's me. I'm like, I can't like.
Or I've got kids, I don't have a gym membership, I can't afford equipment. You don't need it.
No.
You can literally set up a space and do a 20-minute workout.
He's back in your bag.
With your kids playing in your handbag, you know?
Yeah.
And that's when I first started too, that at home with a baby, you don't have time to go to the gym a lot of the time. You
No.
are at home with your baby, so make it work.
Yeah.
And it is so important to look after yourself, because then you will be the best version of yourself for your partner, for your kids.
Yeah.
You will
Filling
have
your cup.
energy. Yeah, filling your cup up and looking after your health. It is the foundation for everything.
Yeah.
And it's just 10 minutes a day getting outside in the sunshine for a walk, using the app to make a nice smoothie or do a little workout. It's just so important.
It's not just exercise. Because
No.
1,600, I read. Is that right?
Over 1,600 free workouts, yes. But there's meals, there's courses, there's seminars, there's so many tips, easy tips and hacks that we can implement in our life that will make the biggest difference.
Like a lifestyle app.
A whole lifestyle. It is not just about moving your body and looking a certain way. It's a whole mindset transformation. It's so important.
Which is what I think I didn't realize about exercise. It's more my mental.
100%. I don't even, how I look these days, it's so funny after kids, how I look these
Wouldn't
days.
mind looking like you. You're so beautiful.
Oh, thank you. But
No,
before
I
kids,
understand, yeah.
it was about being lean, being
Oh,
in
yeah.
shape. I love scroll social media and be like, oh, I want to look more like
Save
that.
that phone to my camera. phone to
Yeah.
my camera, yeah.
Now it's like I
Mindset
exercise.
change.
It is. I walk because it's for my sanity. I feel so good and it's in such a good state. I'm more patient as a mum. I'm more clear and focused at work. In the gym, I feel strong and I want to achieve. So it is more up here than anything what I look like.
So with your app and all the health and fitness and everything, there might be people out there saying, like you said, I don't have time.
Yeah.
And we kind of touched on it, but it is like with the app, there's things you can do with your baby
100%.
storing your handbag.
Definitely.
Like you do now, and just pop down the mat and do something, make a smoothie afterwards.
Yeah, exactly. And get the kids involved. Like Taj loves making smoothies with me. He loves
I
making
remember
my
watching,
yeah.
making the balls that we were just eating.
He
loves
loves
it.
making the balls, and it makes it fun for me as well. And
Yeah.
when you're teaching them, incorporating it into your healthy lifestyle, it just makes it easy. And that's what they grow up with. That's just what they're used to,
Yeah,
which is awesome.
so cool. And so business hat back on.
Yes.
Talk us through a time. So there's business women out there.
Yeah.
We're all doing something, right? There's always something going on
Which
in
is
our lives
great.
as women.
Yeah.
So cool. But there's probably like people watching saying, surely like she's so lucky, and there's like
Yeah.
tell us of a time where the wheels are just fallen off and you've gone, shit, like how am I? You're like, oh God,
Yeah.
what do I share? It's a hard question.
I don't like that word lucky.
Yeah, I hate that word
Yeah,
as well. Yeah.
I don't think anyone is lucky.
No, you
I
work
believe-
hard.
I truly believe that anyone can achieve what they want. And how I grew up, I really felt like, growing up, I felt like I was never going to be anyone. I was never going to do anything with myself. This is my life. My friends were lucky. I used to be that person. My stepdad was a big influence on all of that. He just told me from a very young age, you're not worthy of anything, you're not worthy to be loved, you won't make anything of yourself, you're too dumb. And I believed it for so long. I'm so grateful because it really...
I have no idea about
Yeah, but it really shaped me to who I am now, and it really made me prove to myself that I'm capable of anything, no matter what anyone says about me, and so are you, and so is everyone. So I really wanted to make a life that I was proud of, that... Hello, my
Here's your
little
best
man.
friend. Come on up, baby.
Easy straight to
He's coming in.
He's coming in.
We got a new little guest to the interview, a snotty little buddy.
I wanted to really make a life I was proud of, that I really enjoyed, and that I was really making a difference
Is
to
your
everyone.
stepdad still in your life?
No, he's
No?
not.
Okay.
Nah, he's not.
Hi, boy. You like me again because you did not like me before at all. So yeah, so he obviously had a very negative, or maybe it was a lot, like you said,
No,
a
it's
lesson,
positive,
right?
yeah. Lots of lessons from him, and even as a father, like, it's like, you showed me exactly what I don't want in a partner or the father to my children. So there's so many lessons in
Your
in that
mindset
upbringing.
is amazing.
You can twist anything into a positive, honestly, anything. And you might not find it straight away. It might be 5 years and you look back and go, that's why that happened. Oh my gosh, thank goodness that happened. Or a friendship might be ending, or a relationship, and you're like, why is this happening? You know, it's so easy to fall into that victim mentality, but you will look back and be so grateful for it if you want to. You've got a choice. You always have a choice what you choose to feel, for sure.
Wow, I see. You've just inspired me. Like, I'm thinking of so many things in my head. I'm like, it wasn't a negative. It's actually positive.
I believe there's positives in everything.
I think that's really beautiful about you. He is just loving being near you.
I love him.
Excuse me, young man. And to top it all off, what's next for you? Can I ask?
We've got quite a few exciting things
Probably
in the works.
things you can't share.
Yeah, a few things we can't share. Lots more Ultimate Girls weekends. I want to do, lots of things that really connect me, and also things that put me out of my comfort zone. I love talking. Everyone knows I love to talk. I'm on Snapchat, I'm on stories, I'm on YouTube. I love being on stage, but it scares the hell out of me.
But that's great.
I get so nervous.
That's great.
But when I'm up there and I can see people listening and I feel their energy and that connection, I feel alive, and I'm really trying to do more. So I'm getting on more panels, I'm getting in front of people more, and I love it. So that's my goal this year, is to really step outside my comfort zone and lean into those nerves, you know? I'm not out there trying to be perfect or trying to preach anything. I just want to be myself and hope, inspire, and motivate women to make positive change.
My background's in events, like everyone knows here.
Yeah.
People need to hear more of you, because you do.
I've got a lot to share.
You have a lot to share.
Yeah.
You just have no ego. You're just you're normal. You're proud of who you are, and you're proud of everyone around
you. And we're all
you.
on the same page. We're all equal. So why can't we just be on this journey together and support each other and share whatever wisdom we have? So
you said something on Instagram the other day. There's room for everyone to succeed, or something
there
along those lines.
100%, yeah.
Which is a really cool message.
I even had a girl message me the other day, just a short story.
No, I love it. Share.
I'm speaking at an event called She in August.
I did see that.
And I mentioned there's great speakers like Constance Hall and Lorna Jane. And this girl messaged me, she was like, oh my God, why are you mentioning Lorna Jane, saying that's your competition? Because I've got an activewear line. I said, yeah, but Lorna's
You came to our Lorna Jane Business Chicks event.
Yeah.
Yes. So
I said, but she's great.
Just
She's
supporting
awesome.
each other.
Yeah, and just because she's an activewear label, does it mean there's no room for anyone else? No.
Because
we've all got our different styles and our different messages and our different purposes, but I'm inspired by women that have followed, here's my passion, I'm going to go for it. And she did that. And it's amazing. So why would I not support that, you know?
I love that about you. See, that's another beautiful message as any women in business.
We don't have to compete against each other.
No.
We really don't.
You're just trying to be the best you.
100%.
Which is so
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Let's leave it at that for now. But
I feel like we're going to talk for hours.
I know, we need to we're going to do a podcast soon. So maybe we'll get Ashley back.
Definitely.
Or, go and listen to her podcast. She's amazing.
Yes, we'll connect lots more.
Yeah, 100%. So this is only the beginning. But make sure you go and follow Ashley if you're not already, because you probably are. But we'll link it all in the bio, and go and listen to her podcast, because it's awesome.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much for having me.
So that was it, my friends. Our chat with Ashy Bines. She is everything a woman should aspire to be and more. She knows exactly who she is, continues to better herself to empower, uplift, and love both herself and everyone around her. Ashy, you already know this, but I think you're amazing. I know in my heart exactly the kind of woman you are, and boy, are you an amazing woman. I hope everyone today has gained some insight. If you like what you see, be sure to hit the subscribe button down below, share the content with your friends and family, and be sure to give it a thumbs up. We'll see you next week, mamas.